That's a smile on my face as I stand in front of some homegrown talent and pure magic. Thank you for that inspiration. And we're going to keep the inspiration going right now because I think June is obviously Youth Month and it's here in South Africa. And it's a time to honor the legacy of young changemakers and also spotlight the opportunities shaping the next generation. And I think when it comes to real impact, economic empowerment is absolutely key. So growth really requires both stepping stones as well as bold leaps. And I think that's exactly what's happening at the Black Business Summit. This is where we caught up with Absa, and it's got a strong focus on empowering Black women and youth-owned businesses. And Absa is helping to drive inclusive growth and unlock a future where young entrepreneurs can thrive. Let's go take a look.
The purpose of the Black Business Summit mainly is to gather decision makers from both government, business, civil society to basically come and share ideas and also share potential solutions that we can take and implement. So it's very, very important that we don't become a talk shop. It becomes an implementation forum. The 2025 one is very different because this is for the first time in 31 years when we have a government of national unity. The GNU has basically done 1 year, and it's the right time for the government and the ministers to come basically in account. So this is almost like a mini Davos. It's one of its own in South Africa. There are not many of these where we have speakers of this caliber.
Which means that Black people standing together can build a nation.
And so that informs how we allocate resources within the department, how we structure our partnerships, and how we measure the impact of our public programs.
Today we are at Black Business Council. We're very fortunate that we are here as one of the banks that have been invited and are called platinum sponsors of these great events. It's not the first time that we've been here. I think for us it's very important as part of the major banks in South Africa to be in the room, to really understand some of the challenges that some of the Black-owned businesses are facing. What we are hoping today to find is really be the catalyst of opening up opportunities to access in the funding space, also create some space to share how we open up markets to mostly small and medium enterprises, but also to educate, because we've got a serious responsibility for us in terms of non-financial support and running the programs with the BBC.
I think at Absa we subscribe to the philosophy of active force for good in everything that we do, because we do appreciate the fact that we have to empower the continent's growth. So when you look at our purpose as an organization, it's empowering Africa's tomorrow together, one story at a time. And in that context, we think about, what impact do we want to create for people, particularly people of the continent. And when you look at the continent, women comprise of the biggest proportion of the people of the continent. But also, this is one of the continents that's endowed with youth. If you look across the globe, most of the population, is aging. However, in Africa, the population is the youngest. So when you think about growth for going forward, a lot of the growth is going to come from the continent. So from a strategy point of view, we really therefore want to be an active force for good in everything that we do, supporting women, supporting youth, and ensuring that, the continent ultimately can thrive.
I think as a first-time business owner, Absa has helped me sort of manage operations in a place where, as Black innovators, we just know the business, the idea, the product, so that we don't know the nitty-gritties behind it, the marketing. So Absa has helped me a lot with the marketing perspective, getting my brand out there, being exposed. So they've given me access to market and access to events like today, the Black Business Summit.
This is another story that we bring, as a bank, because we feel very strongly that The stories of South African are our story. As financial enablers and being the force for good and making sure that entrepreneurs thrive over time, we feel very strongly that we should play that part as a financial enabler. So as a bank, we are fully committed in making sure that we transform and we make sure that we go with our clients wherever they are. As we always say, their stories actually matters to us.
Beautiful stuff. Start today so to make sure that you succeed for tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's about planting those seeds, isn't it?
Couldn't have said it better. Symbolically, this is what it's all about. And I think Absa is proving that the journey to economic transformation, it's not just a promise, but an action, a partnership, and of course, a whole lot of impact.